Here we are, it's Tuesday and I'm heading towards Muir Pass and camped at Evolution Lake last night, which was very nice. Had a nice couple of friends with me and I'll just give you a feel of what we're going to hike today. You can see my shadow there, the camera stick. So this is the view over the horizon. It's a bit hazy from the smoke, not as bad as all that. But let's carry on for a little bit, so you can get a feel for what it looks like on the JMT. The trails are all very clearly marked, so you can see where to go pretty much all the time. It is worth having a map, of course, mainly so you can see how far you've got to go and how far you've been, which is always quite satisfying. So, nice little tarn there. Also rotate round through the sun. That's where we've been. So there's a bit of haze up there, you can see. Anyway, good place to end it. Here we are, top of the Muir Pass. That's where we've come from. Over there's Brian and Aaron and somebody else who I haven't got his name yet. You can see in the distance there the bit of haze. And this is the famous John Muir shelter. It's the only man-made building between here and Whitney, and then this is where we're heading down in this sort of a direction. Okay, bye. Here's a little taste of hiking down from the Muir Pass. You can see pretty good scenery. We've passed a couple of lakes. The trail just keeps meandering around. Have a look up there. Not bad. Here we are back in the smoke again, just to give you a feel of it. Back in the woodline. And this is my attire for today. You can see it's a very fashionable handkerchief with probably a little bit of old snot on it, and I usually wet it at each of the streams, and it keeps the smell off of the smoke. But I'm coming towards LeConte Canyon Ranger Station, which is really another decision point for whether to use Bishop Pass to get out of here or not. Supposedly the smoke is much this way until Whitney, which is not very appealing. So, oh fuck, again. Oh dear. Over and out. Well, it's about 3 o'clock and I'm at LeConte Ranger Station. This is where I had thought to spend the night, but it's quite early. And again, I'm in two minds as to whether to continue or whether to head up the exit at Bishop Pass. Really tough decision, because continuing is almost easier, because you don't have to think about what you got to do, you just got to keep doing it. But supposedly smoke is most of the way down the valleys. Conversely, if we leave, then there's the whole logistics of what to do for the next week or so, rebooking flights, etc., and that's no fun either. So my thoughts are to keep walking down the trail, see how I feel, and camp somewhere here, and then tomorrow I'll either come back this way or I'll keep going. We'll see. So about 3:25, and I walked down the trail a little bit and decided that I would stick to my original plan, which was basically to camp at the ranger station, which is what I'm going to do. I am concerned that if I do carry on, there will be fewer people on the trail, so if something was to happen, then that wouldn't be very good. So I'm going to sleep on it, and I hope that a few people will turn up this evening, and we'll get some sort of consensus as to what one might do. Anyway, I'm going to set up my camp, which is always a nice little home. I'm looking forward to dinner too, which I think is going to be Mum's lentils, so that's good too. Okie dokes, bye. Here's a glimpse of my tent through the trees. It looks quite attractive with the sunlight on it. You'd think it was evening, but it's actually only 10 to 4. There's a little creek behind me, you can probably hear the rattling. And here is my water being filtered. There's a bag up here. It's going down through a filter into the bottle. It's coming out quite nicely.